Alright guys, so what is next? Well, today I'm going to be bringing you guys a quick game of the Lord Slug deck, just to kind of so you guys can see the combos and everything. It's playing against the new Bojack leader as well. I'm not really too sure where the end goal for that deck is, because I don't really know what the boss card is, but we can kind of see how it flows. And this, if you guys didn't know, the Bojack leader, how it plays is the leader is when you play a Bojack Brigade card, you get to draw one and gain 5k for the leader. And how the Bojack Brigade cards work, they kind of play off each other. You can see how he played one Bojack card for a cost of 1, and he brought out 2 others, and then added 1 card to his end, plus that 5k to the leader and draw one. So you can definitely spam the field pretty quickly. And with the Lord Slug, he can take a life. He's the Self-Awakener, and he gains critical for that. So he puts a lot of pressure towards your opponent, and then on his awakened side, he kind of just drops your hand. So you're not going to get anything from your drawing from your life, and then you're going to drop whatever you have in your hand. So it's good combos. And with the new set 6 wings, the morale booster reduces all Slug's army card in your hand by 1. So that way you can play the cards a lot faster. So as you can see, he's already using his combos. He uses this extra card that lets him bring out a Space Pirate. The 1 cost from his deck. That way he can play the 2 costs from his hand. That way he can play like another, or I think it negates its effect or something like that. So that way he couldn't bring another one from his deck. But he did get the draw one, get that 5k. So it looks like the Lord Slug leader is going to take the hit right there. So what Lord Slug kind of wants to do is cripple your opponent. It kind of wants to put the critical on you, that way you can't draw from your life, and that way you have to always combo out with your hand, and then it wants to eat out of your hand. So right now he did the critical double strike to bring them down from 8 to 6 life, and it's going immediately to the drop, so it doesn't go to the hand, unfortunately. Then he's going to search out his Lord Slug combo pieces, that way you can set up the next turn as well. And then you can pay that, he has that 1-drop or 2-drop searcher, but turns into a 1-drop searcher because of the wings, the morale booster. That's why it's on the field. And it has barrier, so it's really hard to get around. But what the Bojack deck does, it does have that new Agent of Destruction Bojack card he has in his charge right there that does get past barrier, which he does play right now. That way you can turn that wings, the morale booster, into rest mode, and he can attack right over it. That way you won't no longer get that reduced energy cost anymore. That way it slows down the deck significantly until turn 4 to where you can go off, unfortunately. But looks like that's what he's going to do, is just clear the fill off. That way he can reduce his opponent to only having 1 card, because he kind of knows what his opponent's going to try to do. He knows the smaller cards are not going to do anything. He doesn't really have too much unless he plays that 4-drop, but he might have forgot about the Agent Destruction Lord Slug card that is also a 3-drop that can kind of wreck his opponent as well. So it looks like he's going to play the Assimilate first to get that super combo to him, because he is about to go to 4 life, so it's going to be active. So he's going to draw another blocker, which is really good. It provides that Bond 2 support for the deck, but the 3-drop Agent of Destruction doesn't even need Bond, so it doesn't even matter. But he is going to hit him with a crit, but he's going to take the crit. That way he can draw 2 cards, get that Dark Temptation Toa to make him drop 1. His leader also gets 5k, but it already attacked, so it doesn't even need that anymore, unfortunately. But he does have a least effect, so he can at least X him out 1 more card. But he's going to play that 3-cost Agent of Destruction, which makes him drop 1 card. He can't use the active main right now, simply because he doesn't have any energy. But he will he will attack with that Dark Temptation Toa to bring it up to 20 to try to clear all the fill off as well, leaving his opponent only with 1 card in his hand. That way he can have complete hand control right now, and then board advantage. So he puts a block out just in case. So he has 2 battle cards in the field. His opponent only has 2 cards in his hand unless he charges, which make him down 1. He might not want to charge though at this point, because he wants to try to keep hand advantage right now, or try to build up his hand. So he gets to draw 1 from that Bojack Brigade card, which is really good at this point. Then he brings out another one, which is really good. But he didn't put a card in defense mode, but as far as rest mode, because when he plays that card, he does get to put any card into rest mode besides barrier cards. But I'm guessing he didn't want to do that because he didn't want to try to get past the Agent of Destruction card. So he does combo up to 25, it looks like, and when he combos with one of those brigade cards, it puts any card into rest mode besides barrier, of course. So right now you get to see the combos of Lord Slug right here. The match is about to be over pretty quickly, which is really good. But right here is where Lord Slug kind of goes off. 4 energy, 3 energy if you have the moral booster, but 4 energy is really prime time once you get to 4. So he's gonna draw, or he's gonna attack with leader, draw 1, and then X out his opponent's hand every time he takes a card from life. He's gonna play that 3 drop for free for the Lord Slug again, and then tap 1 energy to play that No Escape Goku and draw 1. That way he has 4 bodies on the field. He didn't want to attack with the other 2 cards, simply because he didn't want to add cards to his opponent's hand. Opponent's going to play that super combo just to draw 1 from the hand, knowing he can play that super combo again off the battle area to draw another card. So his opponent's going to attack with 20k towards the leader just to put a little bit of pressure, because the Lord Slug leader is at 3 life. That way he can kind of put him in a good range. He does have 4 life, so he's expecting to gain those 4 cards. Maybe he can get a counter, maybe he can get super combos, he doesn't know, but he's feeling really good. But what he doesn't know is that the Lord Slug is going to eat out of his hand. So whatever he has in his hand going straight to the drop. And then Lord Slug does have crit advantage as well. And it looks like he did draw that other 3 drop as well, which is going to eat out his hand again. So the game is pretty much over. Lord Slug is going to take this one, which is really good because that's what Lord Slug does. I'm definitely going to put up more videos as well, because Lord Slug is definitely going to be part of meta in some way or another. Game 2, when he sides into the No Escape Gokus and everything like that, and Time Control Konoras, is really, really good advantage. So see how he's just eating out his hand the entire time and just putting a lot of pressure, even bringing out that 3 drop for critical and the auto to take 1 card out of his hand. It's really good. He's going to play that time magic, but he does have to take a life. That way he comes in for game. So thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you next time. If you guys like the video, please comment, like, and subscribe.